Yay, another new
Oh.
episode of the Shifty podcast. Welcome and join us.
Good times,
Join
good
us
times.
now. Listen, we've got plenty to say.
Okay. So, yeah, never mind where I was going with that.
I
guys
stole
are
your
ready?
thunder.
No, not really. I didn't actually start a podcast yet. You guys are ready?
No,
Okay.
Oh yeah, I guess I'm ready.
no, not ready. No. Just
Hold on,
wait another.
I'm dealing with some
I
stuff
don't
right
know,
now.
24 minutes. Like Tyler made us wait 24 minutes.
Tyler? Tyler's not
He meant-
here.
he meant TJ.
TJ.
I forgot. Okay.
Listen,
What
man.
were you doing?
Sonny, leave TJ alone. He has college life. He has regular life,
When someone has to go to the bathroom, they gotta go to the bathroom, dude.
and that too.
Same thing stands for food, I guess. Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of the Shifty podcast. I'm Luis, aka SpartanSloth, and today we have...
2-3, aka I'm late.
Just say 2-3.
Charlie, aka Sonny AP.
Leo_B, and god damn, it's hot today here.
Well, take off all your clothes.
I
Problem
don't want
solved.
to. That'd be awkward.
Sonny,
Are you
it's
scared
not,
of your naked body?
Given your hate.
it's not the
No,
first time you tell Leo to take off his clothes, Sonny.
it isn't actually.
There's
Please
nothing
stop
wrong
telling
with a
me to take
grown
my
man
clothes.
walking around naked in his own house.
Is it his own house?
Nope.
Is
I
it
don't
your own room?
Nope.
Well, why are you in someone else's room?
Can we please stop talking about my living quarters, please?
Oh. Are you in a lady friend's room?
I wish.
Are you in a
Is it the
gold
lady enemy's
friends
room?
Is it a murder room?
What's
Is
a
it a
murder room?
cactus room?
What's a cactus room?
Room with
That's right.
cactus in it.
It's where you store your cactus.
Who has a room for cactuses?
You do!
Luis,
I do.
apparently.
Luis just implied if I had one. I don't have one. Why would
Wink.
I have one?
Because,
I
dude,
just because I'm
Bruce.
Mexican, I need to have cactuses in my house.
Whoa. None of us knew you were Mexican.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's
right.
news to me.
We knew.
Well, now you know now.
Knew what?
Now you know.
Well, I knew he was Mexican. I know a lot of things.
Oh yeah, Sonny has been digging up some stuff about Leo's personal life.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
he challenged me to.
Oops, he did it
And
again.
now he doesn't want me to do it
Podca-
anymore.
Podcast 85. I asked him. All right, he was tempting me, and I was like, "Yeah, sure, go for it. Look up stuff for my personal life." And Sonny, what did you find out?
I found out too much.
Just give
And
the
now
two
you
names.
don't want me to look into you anymore.
Just say the two names.
Really?
Just say them.
Really? You want me to say them?
It's just names. It's not gonna be anything personal in it.
What
Oh,
is this
okay.
like your
Maria
like,
and
Pornhub
Raul?
account?
Yep, that's all he found out. That's all he found out.
Wait, what were the
That's,
names?
well, not all. But that's what I'm willing to share.
All right then.
Because,
That-
well,
he found
that's
out
just
my
names.
he found my sister's name and her fiance's name.
Sonny can be a
That's-
scary dude
that's all.
sometimes.
Google is very easy to use.
Google. And because of that, I told him, "You won, Sonny. You win. You bested me at being
And
the
now
most
I don't have to search
creepiest-
anymore. Thank God.
You win being the creepiest guy in the podcast today."
I'm pretty sure Sonny runs the NSA. His Belgian accent is just for show.
Of course.
Luis, for a second, I thought you meant NASA. NSA.
That too,
NASA?
probably.
I thought you meant NASA.
Yeah, NASA's sending spy satellites to see what you're doing and find out your secret
No, we're
names.
not.
That's enough, Sonny.
Where'd you get those ideas, TJ?
DJ,
Yeah,
do
I've
you
been
want
to
me to
NASA.
share some information about you then? Should I
Well,
look you up?
What do you know about me?
Don't
TJ, no,
do
no,
it.
no, 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 no.
Just come on.
Don't.
Both of you, stop.
I mean, I'd probably be okay with you looking stuff up, but I wouldn't want to share it on a podcast.
Are you sure you want me to do that?
Please don't, TJ.
I mean, I can't think of anything you could find that would really embarrass me.
He'll probably find out what you had for lunch today.
That's an easy question. Nothing.
Ew.
Now that we
Or
know,
maybe
I don't
there's
have
a
to look
lie.
it up anymore.
Speaking of launching satellites, did any of you? Well, I mean, I know TJ did. Have you guys played the Battlefront beta?
Oh yeah, yes I have.
Oh man.
I only got to play a little bit of it because I was having bad internet connection at the time. But I was watching my little brother play, and it looks pretty good.
Yeah, I was playing it a little bit, and yesterday I got to play against TJ. I managed to jump into his match. I gotta say, it's better than I expected, but still, I'm a little somewhat disappointed yet. I mean,
Wait,
still,
you are disappointed or you're not?
I
Taken
am a little
due.
bit.
Is it not
'Cause-
your full Star Wars fantasy fulfilled?
Not exactly. You know why? Because I expected a lot more from that game. I know it's a beta, but considering all the news and what I played and all that, like the combat system, the guns and all that, great, awesome. Like the guns are working how they should. They overheat. It's not the whole ammunition bullshit and all that. Great. And also like the sniper is kind of like a power up. It's not like you can have a sniper at all times, which apparently decreases a lot of the whole sniping in multiplayer games, which is something that really annoyed me.
I will say the amount of times I get sniped, it feels about the same, just by the sheer number of people on the enemy team that actually use it.
Well, yeah.
So it's like you can be shot by one person, be like, "Oh, whoa, he can't shoot me again," and then like 6 other people just pin you down.
I like to also bring up that me and my friend were watching my little brother play Walker Assault, and we kind of saw like who's ever on the Empire's team, they always win.
Yeah, I mentioned that
It is-
with. Sorry. I was talking to TJ about that yesterday. That it does seem unbalanced because the Empire does seem to have some sort of advantage, but
They're
we
called
played
AT-ATs. That's the
Yeah.
advantage.
Invader, but we did play a few matches in which the Empire lost.
The Empire actually lost?
Yeah, it can happen.
The whole time the Empire always won. Just seeing them destroy that shield generator.
But yeah, I mean the thing that I didn't like that is really annoying me is the lack of maps, because as far as I know, it's just Endor, Hoth, Sullust, Tatooine, and in the future Jakku. Like Battlefront 1 and 2 had a bunch of maps.
They did.
So, I'm a little frustrated by that, to be honest. Feels
They
like
had-
they could do a lot more and they just cut it short, Also the spaceships, I don't know, I feel like they were a little hard to play with. But it could be just me sucking at it.
No, maybe it's just they're a little difficult. I mean, the helicopters in Battlefield were a little bit hard to use.
And what do you think of the power-ups? Because, I see how that could be interesting, and gives people a turn to play with the vehicles and the heroes and all that. But TJ brought something up yesterday that it could be a problem. Like his teammates were all staring at a rock apparently, but it seemed like they were waiting for the AT power up to spawn. Like people were camping for power ups. That could be a problem at some point, I guess.
I always thought that the whoever the AT-ATs were just like randomly selected to like be the AT-ATs.
No, can actually pick a power up and you can sit on the ATT for a while. It's kind of like a hero unit. You have a limited time in it, but yeah.
That's kind of strange or weird. I don't know. I haven't personally played on Walker Assault myself though, but maybe a little later I will.
You should. It's fun.
All I played was the other one. What's it called? The one when you're on uh
There's Drop Zone and there's
Drop Zone.
Survival.
Yeah, that's. Yeah, and I also played Survival though. That was pretty fun. I would have liked to tried it with like a co-op partner.
Yeah, it's a shame that the beta had only like 5 waves, because I kind of wanted to see what else it would throw at us. But the good thing about Survival in the normal difficulty is that it actually feels more realistic, sorta, in terms that you shoot a stormtrooper and he dies. You know, it's not like, oh, you gotta fill this guy with blaster bolts, except for the shock trooper. But oh well.
I kind of wish they implied their funny rule that stormtroopers never hit anything, but some of those guys have like dead on accuracy.
Oh yeah.
The EA couldn't get or EA couldn't add that part, I guess. Will make the game way too easy.
Also, if anyone in the audience is wondering why TJ is not giving his 2 cents, it's because he had to go see something about his dog.
Hashtag dog problems.
And also because I'm not saying anything, it's because I don't care about Battlefield
Battlefront.
or Battlefront.
Sonny, you're the
Because
salt of
I
the
don't
earth.
play it.
You're the salt of the earth.
No, I'm not salt.
Yeah. And speaking of betas, have any of you played Siege?
I played a little bit.
I thought it was pretty good because it was like the attack and defense sort of game types.
Yeah, the CJ didn't play the multiplayer part because it was an attempt that I had to fill out a lot of reports for my internship, so I was kind of busy. I did play the terrorist hunt, but
Ooh, the Terror Hunt's a classic.
yeah, I mean, it was pretty fun, but I didn't really like that the windows were all boarded up. Like, there was no just glass windows, which made breaking into places a lot easier. Now you gotta plant C4, and it's a whole deal.
You know, you could have like just meleeed the covers and they would have came off.
Oh really?
Yep, you could just melee
Oh
them.
shit!
You didn't.
I was using a shotgun in the hopes that it would blow it away, but it took a few shots until it happened.
You don't need sledgehammers. You don't need C4. You can just you can melee. You can just melee the boards.
Well, that's
Unless
good to
they
hear.
unless the enemies like reinforce it with like that metal sheet thing they used.
Oh right, yeah.
So like a more reinforced cover than I keep saying cardboard than floorboards.
Or cardboard, In a gunfight, you use whatever you have. Speaking of which, Sonny, have you ever been in a gunfight?
Well, I have shot a gun once. It was a cop gun, apparently.
Okay, why?
Do I need to say more?
Was
Well,
it a
if you
Mexican
wanna-
standoff?
If you want to tell the story.
Well, basically, I somehow got hold of a cop gun. I shot the gun. I was apparently a good shot. Do you need to know more?
Want to, yeah, but I feel like you're not really comfortable sharing that.
Well,
Sonny, be careful what you say. What you say might be incriminating to yourself.
no.
What you say?
Look, I've done some things. Was it legal? Yes. Everything is legal when I do it.
Was it safe? No.
Nah.
I
Well,
mean,
it was pretty safe.
I was pretty scared shooting my first time shooting a gun.
I never shot
Was
one.
it a cop gun?
You never shot one, Luis?
Nope.
They don't have shooting ranges or like gun laws on Brazil.
Yeah, I mean, we have strict gun laws, but yeah. I mean, it's not like you can't get one, through illegal means, but that's bad. People shouldn't do that.
Shouldn't,
Very
but
true.
they can.
Well,
Also, I don't really like guns. I'm more of a knife person.
I'm more of a
Oh,
lightsaber
gosh.
guy.
I'm more of a Death Star guy.
Fucking cheater.
That's like a million. That's like a million kill streak.
I call hacks.
What you call hacks, I call skills.
So TJ, you want to share any impressions of the Battlefront beta? I did tell the audience you were away.
Oh, okay. I mean, I like it in the sense that it's different from stuff I'm normally used to, and I can see how it will probably get better in the future.
You don't play a lot of shooters?
No. The thing is, I play a lot of shooters, and
No,
this
alright,
is, it's a little different than your normal shooter setup.
It is a little
But-
different, but I like my brothers are saying like, oh, it's the same thing. Call of Duty, Medal of Honor, blah blah blah.
No, not quite.
Yeah, that was one of my biggest concerns, that it was gonna be Battlefield but dressed up in Star Wars.
It
To
really
be honest, yeah, go on.
I was sorry, I kind of cut you off, but I was saying that it really did feel like Battlefront. I'd say the only complaint I have is that like playing in third person isn't really like it doesn't feel like it's useful. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
I'm more of a third-person kind of guy, but I think I prefer playing the first-person perspective. But yeah, personally, I don't think it felt a lot like Battlefield. I did play some rounds of Battlefield and I fucking hate it. Like, I really don't like that game.
Whoa, calm down, Luis.
Nah,
It's the
it's
game.
just like, it's not really the game, it's the other players that kind of piss me off. But yeah, it didn't feel like Battlefield.
You guys played the first and the second Battlefront, right?
No, I have not.
I have.
Well, Sonny, you just say you don't care about Battlefront, so your input doesn't count.
Hey,
Oh.
I matter.
But
Hey,
Don't mind.
he's in the NSA/NASA. Come on.
but in Battlefield
I-
1 and 2, you would always play third person though.
I used to play
And
as third person.
Yeah, and then first person was available to use though, but I didn't really use that though. You never did?
The first person, just for shits and giggles
Yeah.
sometimes.
Yeah, I'd always enjoy playing the third person, but the new Battlefront though, I find it better to just play first person.
It's kind of reversed in Battlefront 2. Like playing in third person was kind of what you needed to do to be like good, I guess. Not good, but like to effectively play the game. And then first person, it was kind of just like, oh cool, it's a first person now. That's cool. But it didn't really play well. Whereas this one, it's kind of reversed.
God, first person like space battles was so.
Although I will say, have any of you guys like flown any of the ships yet?
I
Nope.
haven't.
I did.
It's pretty insane. I don't know whether I like it yet, but it's definitely very very. I don't know how to describe it.
Enveloping?
It's enveloping, and it also is like just
Unique?
weird. It's definitely unique. It's like basically if Battlefield jets just kind of went any direction they wanted to and did crazy loops and things like that.
Nauseating?
I wanted to say nauseating, but I don't get motion sick that easy, but it was kind of like I can see how it would give some people motion sickness, especially in first person mode.
Yeah, I was just saying that first person mode in space battles Battlefront 2 was nauseating.
Yeah, I played a little bit with the ships, and I was saying that I'm not sure if I like it yet. I think they could use a little more work. It didn't feel satisfying. Like, I have the impression that there were like 4 starfighters total in the Walker Assault, like 2 rebels and 2 Imperials, and that was it.
Why is there no Boba Fett in the beta?
Because he died.
Right?
Sonny,
Nope.
shut up.
He actually
He
like
lived.
in the expanded
Actually,
universe he comes back, and now it's canon again because like it was the Legends thing, and apparently it will be canon.
yeah, I mean, technically speaking, right now, like everything that's happened in the movies is canon, and so technically, right now, Boba Fett is dead until they say otherwise in the actual canon.
Yeah, but the thing is, like,
Dead until proven alive.
I mean, they've said they're making a Boba Fett movie. That's that's for sure, but that could also be like prequel stuff.
yeah, but I read an article from some gaming thing
You read an
that
article with no sources to back it up.
I think they had sources, TJ. It's been a long time. I don't really recall. But apparently, like, they can make stuff canon with the games, and depending on how, on which time period Boba Fett is inserted, he might be canon again. Like, his resurrection or something. His not being dead.
Recanonized.
Yeah.
Canonized.
Well, yeah, they've said that. I think they said that. So all games are canon. Like, is that what
Apparently.
they? Okay, so that's cool. But they haven't like said if like there isn't a Boba Fett game, is there?
Nope.
There's a Jango Fett game.
Always wanted to play that, never got to do it.
It's really good. It's really underrated though.
Star Wars had a lot of underrated games, I feel.
Clone Wars Episode 3, Bounty Hunter. That's the Jango Fett one I just said.
Yeah,
Republic Commandos.
Oh man, yeah, Republic Commando was amazing.
I never played that one.
I never got to play the full game. I only had I think I had Clone Wars, and then there was like Republic Commando demo on it. So
yeah,
I
it's
played
kind of
that.
like it's a grittier take on the stormtroopers. Like people bleed if you stab them. That kind of deal. Because usually you see Clone Design, it's like, oh, he got hit by a laser and fell. Okay. Now this one, it's a whole thing. I think nowadays, if they wanted to make something with a grittier take, they could make something even better. But still, it is a fantastic game. There's also Star Wars Demolition, I think. I had it for the PS1. It's kind of like a Demolition Derby game for Star Wars stuff. It was pretty cool.
I have
once-
Oh, sorry, TJ. What is it?
I was saying that I once played a there was a pod racing arcade game at a hotel in Disney. That was pretty cool.
Was it like the arcade game where like you had like the pod, you're sitting in the pod and you had those two sticks you had to pull up and down?
Yeah.
Oh, I played
it was,
that.
It was actually designed like the pods.
I think
Oh, no,
I
it
played
was
that at
pretty cool.
Chuck E. Cheese one time.
Nah, mine was like a standing arcade. I think it had a Nintendo 64 in it or something. It was kind of like a demo, but it was pretty fun. There is another one. I'm trying to remember here.
Wasn't there an Obi-Wan game?
I always heard about that, but I
There
think it was
was, I
for
think.
like the Game Boy. Oh, right. Star Wars Jedi Power Battles. It's a game based on the episode 1. And dude, it is so much fun. So much fun.
Never heard of it actually.
Yeah, and it's funny because they made a game based on episode 1, and then there's Jedi Power Battles, which is also based on episode 1. But you could pick a bunch of Jedi. Like, you could play with Padawan Obi-Wan, Qui-Gon Jinn, Mace Windu. It was back when Mace Windu didn't have his purple lightsaber, so they made it blue.
Release date 2001.
Plo Koon, there was this
Damn.
another chick, I can't remember the name, and Darth Maul, you could play as Darth Maul too. And some bonus characters, like if you worked hard, you could unlock Padme and Captain Panaka, which nowadays would be a motherfucking DLC.
It would. Wasn't there like completion bonus like play as Yoda?
Nope, No Yoda, but you could play
Nah.
like after unlocking a bunch of stuff, you could play as Darth Maul, Padme, or Captain Panaka.
There's a lot of like good and unknown Star Wars games out there. Do you guys know Jontron?
I've heard of him.
He's from Game Grumps, right?
He wasn't Game Grumps, yeah. He's just
Oh.
he's a game reviewer.
It's a
He
shame.
started a series called Starcade, where he reviews all of like the known Star Wars games, and like not in chronological order, but like in some sort of order.
I've heard about that.
Recently-
I haven't actually seen it.
Recently, he released his the latest video of all the episode 1 games. For some reason, it's like, oh, it's games we don't talk about because it's episode 1.
Oh, people need to shut up already about episode
Exactly.
1 sucks.
Exactly.
I mean, it was okay. It's just I think the problem people have with it is it introduced a bunch of like stupid things, like the midichlorians and Jar Jar Binks.
But also it introduced pod racing and Darth Maul.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty cool.
And say what you want about like, oh, Anakin is like, I don't like the way Anakin was portrayed, but it is interesting to have a background story for Vader. I personally think that Revenge of the Sith is the greatest prequel movie.
Although as much as I like Qui-Gon Jinn and Liam Neeson, Qui-Gon Jinn really was the worst Jedi ever.
Why?
Nah, why?
Well, remember that time he invited the Dark Lord of the Sith, future Dark Lord of the Sith, to join the Jedi Order? Yeah, that happened.
Well, that wasn't his fault though.
And then, of course,
Wait.
there's the very beginning of the movie when they're walking into a trap, and Obi-Wan says, "I sense this is a trap," and Qui-Gon says, "I sense nothing." And then it was a trap.
No,
Well,
He
TJ,
was senseless.
you know, okay, TJ.
Listen, Jedi are not perfect, and I think Knights of the Republic, especially number 2, clarify that. Like, they can fuck up sometimes.
Even
But
in
also-
the Jedi Order, there are sometimes special people.
No, they just, they mess up.
Oh, yeah.
They're human or aliens.
Also, a
but you get
Jedi
the
Master
point.
couldn't beat Darth Maul, and then a shitty Padawan comes in and beats him.
Not a
You
shitty
know what?
Padawan. Motherfucking Obi-Wan Kenobi. Come
Fair
on.
enough, but I mean, like at the time, before, like if they'd released this, like episode 1, and then they'd release it in chronological order, everybody would be like, "Who the fuck is Obi-Wan?" It's just this guy's, apprentice. Like, who cares? And then it's like, oh, he's actually better than his master, apparently.
Yeah, I think that's the
Qui-Gon
point.
Jinn
Like,
was a lover, not a
Yeah.
fighter.
Qui-Gon Jinn's role in his, spoiler alert, his death is like, it's a plot point, because if he survived, then why was it that Obi-Wan had to train Anakin and not Qui-Gon Jinn,
I
And
thought
besides
they
the
forbidden
thing
his training.
Yeah, the thing about inviting the future Lord of the Sith, that's not his fault, dude. He couldn't see that coming. No one
I'm just
could.
saying, like, it does kind of come with the territory of doing a prequel, that you kind of have to have certain set things happen, but it was still a little stupid. And another example of stupid things happening is Anakin's abrupt decision to join the dark side for no apparent reason
To save Padme.
in episode 3. To save
Dude.
Padme from he had no clear evidence of what was going to happen.
The visions he was seeing.
Literally for all we know, it was just like freaking Sidious just putting stuff in his head because he's a freaking Dark Lord.
Well, that's the thing. Like, he thought she was going to die, and so he decided to do something that would avoid her dying, given Sidious promises. But it wasn't like... It was abrupt, yes, but it also wasn't abrupt. Like, there's a whole build-up of how Anakin thinks he's better than all the other Jedi, how he feels they're holding him back. And then, like, he has to make a hurried-up decision between letting Sidious get killed or stopping Mace Windu. So it is hurried. It is to show that, oh, he fucked
I
up,
mean,
but now
they
it's
just
a
could have done it
point
better.
of no
And
return.
a perfect example of how they could have done it better is in the Clone Wars series. They way more effectively pointed out like the ways the Jedi Order started, fucking up, and how Anakin perceived it as the Jedi being corrupt. Like they literally were the reason that his Padawan, left the order.
Yeah, but I mean, the Clone Wars ran for how long? And
But
the
I'm not saying like, and that was really only in like the last season that he started to feel that way. But the point I'm trying to say is they could have done a better job of, making Anakin's fall to the dark side more believable than just, oh, I had a dream. I'm going to fucking betray everybody and kill all these fucking children now. Mwahaha.
If you think they could have done a better job, then why didn't you do it for them?
Because I was like 6.
got him.
Anyway, so Luis, you got a haircut.
Yeah, okay, that's an interesting segue.
That's yeah. I was about to say that.
But
It's just Star Wars for 20 minutes. Really,
hey,
I
listen,
have nothing to add to that conversation.
You guys have made 2 full episodes of anime. If I want to talk about Star Wars, I'll fucking talk about
Yeah.
Star Wars.
We talked about anime on the episodes that you weren't there.
Star Wars is a totally
So why are you
legit thing
talking
for this
about Star
podcast.
Wars, the episode that I am here? An
Star
episode
Wars and
88
anime is
of
a
all
good topic
episodes.
to talk about.
No. Star Wars is a free topic to talk about. That might seem hypocritical, but yeah, fuck it.
Yeah,
Star
but I
Wars
have
and
nothing
anime
to add
is a
to
good.
the episode. If you're only gonna talk about Star Wars, then I have nothing to say. So why am I even here?
Well, because this is the 88th episode. Yay!
Yay!
So, Sonny, again,
Bleep, bloop.
why is it that your username is Sonny88p? And I'll talk about my haircut soon, but why is it Sonny88p?
Another weird segue.
Which part of the name confuses you?
All of it?
Well, Sonny is a name
Okay.
that I had.
88.
88, well, in Chinese culture, it's good luck. And P is the first letter of my last name.
I thought that was like your resolution, resolution 88p.
Like you go to meet Sonny, it's all pixelated.
Why did you get 1080p?
Even if it's 240p, like it would seem like it was filmed with a potato, but so it's like name, good luck, name. Okay, I can see that working.
Well, Sonny is part of a name or name. You decide.
Sonny would be short for Samuel.
Sonny
That's
can
Sam.
be short for several things.
Sonogram?
It could be short for
Sonic the Hedgehog?
Grayson.
I don't think so. I know a Grayson, and he doesn't go by Sonny.
Goes by Gray?
Well, maybe Grayson is not my first name.
I'm gonna Google your info and see what I can find.
No,
Yeah,
I think
you
TJ
try.
got it.
Wait
I
a
think
second.
Sonny.
I'm
Maybe
taking
you're my
steps to
friend
remove
Grayson.
myself from that.
Are you a libertarian?
What?
Okay, then you're probably not him. Anyway,
I think Sonny's real name is Sonic. Gotta go fast.
No,
Sonic the
it's
Hedgehog.
not.
It is absolutely Sonic.
It's Sonic, guys. Sonic. Who's your friend Tails?
I'm chasing tails so many times.
No, you have Amy for that. You got
Sonny
Amy
the
for that,
tail guy.
dude.
Amy?
Yeah, that one pink hedgehog thing.
Hedgehog thing.
Oh,
Nice.
I thought you were talking about someone.
I don't know
else.
who she is. Knuckles is in a kid. The alligator's crocodile, I think. I don't know.
Okay. So, haircuts, right? TJ especially, I've heard that from a bunch of people, but TJ, out of all you guys, is probably the one who's called me the most, who's called my hair the most as Wolverine-like. Yeah, I got a
Yeah.
haircut recently. Now it's way shorter.
it goes with your beard.
I
Oh,
haven't
thank
seen
you.
your physical face at all.
Wait, what?
Just picture the Brazilian Wolverine.
I've never seen Luis's physical face.
I have pictures
Have you
in
seen
my
his
profile.
virtual face?
physical face. Wait, hold on.
Like you've never seen a picture of how I look. Is that it?
Bam, link dump. Link shitter.
I'm not linking that, but yeah.
I'm scared to click on it.
No,
what the
it
hell?
is a real picture
It's
of me.
just the picture he himself uploaded to
I don't think I
Roosevelt.
look good in pictures, to be honest. But anyway,
Still loading.
Jesus, Leo. But yeah,
Are you on dial-up?
are you going to the server and like putting a USB device and then picking it out, going back
He's getting
home?
in his car, driving to the server, typing in the IP address, and then going to the site, opening it, and then going to the printer, printing it, and then go slowly
Fax himself that.
and faxing it,
You're a lot
and then going back
You're a
to
lot
his
taller
home
than I
in his
expected.
car.
Luis.
I am 6 feet tall. It's 183 centimeters. No, meters. 183.
Nice.
How much of that is your hair?
Fuck you, Sonny.
What measurement is that in American?
Yeah, 6 feet, I guess.
Oh, 6 feet. All right.
He said 6 feet.
I didn't hear that part.
Then I went for centimeters and meters. But
What's 6
yeah.
feet in American?
Anyway, my hair used to look more or less like that, and now it's shorter. It's kind of like the same hairdo, but shorter. It was a big deal for me because I was really afraid. Because nowadays, you guys know Macklemore?
Macklemore.
Yeah, I'm gonna
I've
pop
heard
some
the name.
tags. Only got $20 in my pocket. Anyway, so that shitty haircut became a trend, and now everywhere I fucking go, there's at least 6 people with that stupid haircut, which I think it looks bad because it's like it's bald on the sides and it's like a fucking poodle on top. And I was like, yeah, I'm trying to go for something different. And then I talked to my barber. He was like, yeah, I got an idea. He described it and I was like, well, as long as it doesn't look like Macklemore, I'm game. Let's see. And then I was really nervous, but it turns out I don't look like Macklemore. Thank God.
Yeah, now you just look like Phil from Rugrats.
Oh.
No, that would be even worse.
Well, that's basically the same haircut, so...
Yeah.
Someday I want to go to a barber, give him a picture, say, make me look like this, and it's a picture of Yu-Gi-Oh. Or Yugi.
That would
No,
be...
that hair is really hard to do.
I need to save the world
Have
from
you
the.
tried?
I need to save the world from the Shadow Realm. I need this haircut.
Have you tried it, Sonny?
It requires a lot of hair gel, and I don't put hair gel in my hair anymore.
Hair gel, dye, probably some type of conditioner, and
Yeah.
And
A
probably
lot
the
of
souls of the innocent.
yeah,
All the souls trapped in the Shadow Realm.
That's a lot of souls.
But anyway, why are we talking about my hair again?
Because it's an
Because I did the
topic.
segue.
Oh, right. Okay. You guys want to do some questions?
Not yet. Come on. I got something to talk about. ASMR. How many of you like it?
I've seen some videos. I'm not sure if I like it. I'm on the fence about it.
Wait, what videos?
ASMR.
It's like the ones that are like
The thing that Jeff thinks it's
it has
boring.
very
The
accurate
binaural,
sound, and
mostly.
it's created in a way that it basically sounds like somebody's right next to you in the room with you, and and it's really high definition. Things like that.
What?
Like they make it sound like they're blowing in your ear or like breathing in your neck. And
basically, it's supposed to trigger your brain into something.
Oh God, Darth Vader!
Tyler's gonna hate you.
Well, I'm not rubbing my mic, so he can hate
He's
me
still gonna
that
hate you.
much. I did that
But-
the last time we talked about ASMR.
Personally, I'm not a fan of ASMR because in real life, I hate when people are anywhere near my neck or anything like that. Like I just clench up. I like turtle, and not a fan.
Hey TJ, your anime sucks.
Stop that.
So I've got an experiment I propose. if you take both of your hands, put them on your ears in order to make sort of like a vacuum, and then scratch your head with your fingers, and see if you like that.
Wait. The
I'm not
back of
doing
your
that.
head, right?
Yeah, you put your hands, cup it over your ears in order to get a vacuum, and then with your fingers scratch the back of your head. See if you like that.
Okay.
Anyone in the audience that did that, congratulations. You look like
Yeah.
an idiot.
Let us.
No,
Come on.
basically, when you do that, to me, that's basically similar to what ASMR feels like. And, well, it's interesting.
So now we need to make an ASMR that simulates you putting your hands over your ears and scratching the back of your head.
Well, it's just you make a noise inside your head that you don't feel outside of your head. And
So-
because
Well, I mean,
it's that special of a noise, it's basically an ASMR kind of feel.
All right, so
Technically
hold on. I'm
speaking,
gonna
every
try
time
it
you
myself.
talk,
You guys
you're
keep talking.
kind of creating a unique noise that nobody else can hear. What?
Meh.
Did you guys hear me, or did my mic cut out?
We heard you. Just went silent.
You're just ignoring what I said. Cool.
Yeah,
Eh?
Hey, Sonny.
yeah.
I just did it and didn't feel a thing.
You cricket.
Well, maybe
I
you
don't know
did
if I
it
did it
wrong.
right, but
Did you do it with both your hands?
yeah.
Hold on, I'm gonna try real quick.
Another thing you can do is basically do the same thing with your hands over your ears and go in a shower.
I did it and I look like an idiot now.
Yeah, I'll try it then. Next time I go to the shower, try to cup my ears and.
When
Go
will
into the
that
shower.
be? Next month?
What? Why would that be next month?
He's making fun of your hygiene.
Oh. Yeah, okay, now that's a question I have because like here in Brazil we take I take at least like 2 showers a day. How often do you guys shower? Cuz apparently like in Europe for example, it's a whole different thing apparently.
Well,
But the question also goes for Leo and
it's
TJ.
on average it's once a day, so
Alright, I'll be honest. Like
it really depends on the climate, I think.
4 times a week.
4 times a week?
Yeah. Is that weird or?
It's normal, I think.
I don't know. I mean, I don't shower nearly as much as like Sonny and Luis. I shower every other day. And it's not not because I don't want to take a shower every day. It's more because like apparently showering like every day is bad for your hair in the sense that I mean, this is just something I've heard from my family. Apparently it can cause you to go bald, and I'm kind of screwed when it comes to the balding genes.
Oh.
I'm trying to put that off as far
Alright.
as much as possible.
Well, just
I
don't
just
wash
went-
your hair then.
I just wear a shower cap.
Yeah.
Well,
I
I
mean-
don't have a shower cap, and I don't want to look like an
And then
old
when you're
granny.
done, put your hair in some curlers.
Yeah, sure.
I don't know
Sounds
why,
good.
but that'll just be funny.
So yeah, every other day is what I do.
I just find a pain in the
Interesting.
butt to shower every day.
Although I will say that can bite you in the ass sometimes. For instance, this past week, the day I was going to take my shower, our water went out, so I couldn't take it. So I had to go like 2 or 3 days. I stank.
You.
It wasn't by choice though. It's one of
Right.
those
Sure it
things, right?
was, TJ. Sure it was.
Anyway, so
You guys want to do some questions now?
now that everybody's done
Quick,
judging me,
quick! I have one more thing to say. A
Alright.
doctor once told me, once every 3 days or 3 times a day. Everything in between that is okay. He was talking about pooping, but I think a shower is the same thing. So now we can talk about Leo because he had some pooping stories.
Wait. So once in
so you just segued into
once
pooping.
in 3 days or 3 times a day it's okay.
Yeah, between that.
Okay.
So what if you poop once in 2 days? That's fine.
Yeah.
I
don't
want to
know.
ask you guys what's the longest you've gone without pooping, but I don't want to know the answer. It'll make for
That's a
good
tough
podcast
one.
material, but never mind.
So Leo, any pooping stories? You said it before we started recording. You had some.
I wanted to experience one yesterday because have you guys heard about our TJ or Sonny or Luis? I don't know if I don't know if you guys have Burger Kings where you're at.
Yes, there are Burger
No.
Kings all over the United States.
Okay.
We have McDonald's.
I want to try the Halloween Whopper. It's that Whopper with the black bun and the A1 sauce.
Oh, we don't have it here, but yeah, I know what you're talking about.
There, people were saying on like the internet and like other places that after eating that, it turns your poop green.
Interesting.
It turns your poop green, and I really wanted to see if that works.
Baby
well,
green?
I don't know.
You know
that
green poop is a sign of diarrhea, right?
Maybe. Don't know.
Is it though?
I think it is.
I've seen
I can't
plenty of
remember-
diarrhea coming out brown.
I
It
can't
could
remember the last
also
time I
mean that you ate
experienced,
some green dye.
green dye.
Green dye number 7.
I've never experienced green poop in a long while, so I don't really know.
I want to experience green poop. Leo B, 2015.
I want to eat sprinkles so that my poops come out sparkly.
Oh god.
Also not how it works. Although your poop
That
can
would-
come out red
That would
if
just
you
be
if you eat a
flushing
lot of
money
red
down the
velvet
drain,
cake.
literally.
But it works with corn, right? Because it makes your poop come out corny. Does it, or is that just me?
No, that happens.
Yeah. So, anyways, I really want to try the Halloween Whopper, see if it works. Plus,
So
I
that
heard
so
it-
that was your poop story.
I said I wanted to experience my poop story, but
So that's not really a poop story. That's more like a poop desire.
all right, yes, that was my
Desire.
that's my poop desire. Someone make that into a shirt. My poop.
These
desire.
are the undisclosed desires in Leo's butt. I guess.
Poop.
I don't know.
Poop green and glitter.
Why not both? Yay!
All right, now, Luis, you're just treading into some weird waters right now.
Oh, come on. All right.
There's nothing
can-
wrong with putting Jimmy's on your burger.
Jimmy.
Okay, so
do
let's
do
do
any
some
of you guys
questions
actually
now.
call them Jimmy's, or is? I mean, I feel like that's a U.S. thing, but
What
calling
did you
what?
say?
Calling what Jimmy's?
sprinkles.
No, I always call them sprinkles.
Yeah, but I mean, I know there are some people who call them Jimmy's. I think that's also part of where the phrase, rustling people's jimmies comes from.
That's from underwear.
Underwear?
Yeah, rustling people's
it?
jimmies is
Jimmy's
about
is the name
underwear.
for underwear?
Well, that's what I assumed when I was younger.
Mom, I can't find my Jimmy's.
So back in like the 50s, people's jimmies held their Johnson.
Yeah,
Why were there so many names associated with our nether regions?
I
Dick.
don't know.
So, questions?
Sure thing.
Right.
Quick questions.
Wait, who did that? I was not looking at my screen.
You'll never find out.
Oh, shut up. It was you. Okay, so yeah, let's
You
stick to-
assume, but you know.
Let's stick to that as a questions theme for today. Sure, why not?
Yes, I did it. I hijacked the questions team.
You didn't hijack. I allowed you to. That's not hijacking. So, Sonny, you're envious of doing the questions theme.
Nah,
Yay!
Wait,
just
wait,
wanted
wait,
to fuck
you.
with you.
Wait, so by your argument, if somebody like goes into the cockpit of an airplane with like a gun or something and says, "Give me the airplane," and he's like, "Okay, you can have it," and so
That's
then it's not a hijacking
because he
That's
just
giving.
gave it to him.
because he gave it to him.
Yes. I don't know what I'm talking about. Let's move on. Right, so this one was sent by... okay, Sonny, can we ask a question of yours?
Depends. Which one do you want to ask?
Okay,
Oh,
yeah, I
gosh.
think this one's alright. Sunny88P asked, do you own any Rooster Teeth gear?
I do actually.
Yes, I do.
I own one piece of Rooster Teeth gear.
I don't own a goddamn piece of it.
You're not a real fan then.
I own
Yeah, I know.
slap
I'm a
bands,
poser.
poster, t-shirt, keychain, cards.
That's one of the reasons, like, not one, like, I mean, yes, it is one of the reasons that moving abroad would be great because shipping prices are much cheaper everywhere else but Brazil. Like, if I went to the fucking South Pole and ordered something, it would be cheaper. Especially, dude, the price of dollar here, fucking crazy. It's like 4 reais for $1. Like $1 is worth a quarter of our coin. Fucking bullshit. I mean, actually, it's like I fucked it up, didn't I? The explanation. But yeah.
Why don't you hijack your country?
It's a whole thing. I'm not gonna get on the political side of it, but yeah, it's kind of like we're experiencing some slow cooking turmoil.
Technical difficulties.
Yeah, shit might hit the fan or not. I'm not sure yet. But hey, you know,
Well,
if
as
you guys
long as you're not a fan, the shit won't hit you.
Oh well. If you guys wanna, hook me up with a place in your couch for a while. Also,
When I get a couch,
like a
I'll allow
Vista.
you to sleep on there.
You can sleep
Vista?
on my couch. I'll just have to share it with my dog.
That's okay. Yeah, Vista,
The dog's
Sonny,
gonna
like
kick Luis out.
the license to get into the countries.
Ah, a visa.
I said Vista, right? Fuck.
Visa?
Yes.
It's Visa.
Yeah, I don't know why I said Vista.
Yeah. Windows
Microsoft
Vista.
Vista.
Yeah, well, never mind. But yeah, if
Windows
anyone can
Vista
hook
now
me up with
offering
that
the
Visa.
Windows Visa. Only a 50% chance of actually getting into the country with it.
Depending on the country, of course.
Related to the question, I own a Ruby shirt. I think it was like not the Beowulf one. It's like when Ruby's like walking in the woods and she's being attacked by Beowulfs.
Oh, right. Yeah.
And then I have an Achievement Hunter the Achievement Hunter logo shirt and a Tower Pimps.
There are two that I really, really like, which is pick your character from RVB. It's like there's a bunch of the characters. I think it's Tucker, Donut, Caboose, and Sarge. I might be mistaken. And that one's pretty cool.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah, it looks pretty.
Yeah.
It looks pretty good.
And also the Psychoanalysis for Everyone T-shirt, which is a quote by Dr. Gray. That character is hilarious. But yeah, I mean, maybe someday when taxes aren't such a bitch, I might buy something.
Last podcast I was on, I was saying like we should get TJ and you to here, so if we can all be an RTX together next year, somehow.
You mean Tyler, right? Tyler and
No,
I.
you. Yeah, you. That's what I said, right?
I mean,
You
fuck
said
Tyler.
TJ.
Damn it.
TJ and me.
I pulled a Sonny.
Blame Sonny.
Oh, do you wanna
Hashtag
go
blame
to
Sonny.
RTX?
Yeah, Sonny's to blame for the taxes in my country. Yeah, it'll be great, dude. Oh, I
We should
got myself.
we should all pitch in to get them to RTX 2016.
I wish we had a panel at some RTX. The Shifty
That
key
would be
panel.
awesome. That would be awesome.
All right, so the next the next question
Whoa.
was sent by Dr. Sparks.
Hairball Luis.
No, I'm doing okay now. The next question is by Dr. Sparks, and she asks, "What's the best way to protect your house from crazy egomaniacs or zombies?" That would work too.
A gun.
A moat.
A moat.
Can you repeat the question?
What's the best way to protect your house from crazy egomaniacs or zombies? That would work too.
A barbed wire fence.
A 4-foot tall midget wielding a double-barrel shotgun with a dunce cap on in overalls, sitting on your front lawn in a lawn chair, screaming at the top of his lungs how he hates minorities.
Why
Holy
is that familiar?
You just have to convince your midget that zombies are a minority.
Because
Then,
I mean,
by your logic.
if it's zombies, then he'll shoot them.
Well, they're
And
not
if they're
human, so
egomaniacs, then he'll offend them. Either way, it's a win-win.
Jesus. I think my idea would be. Oh, cell phone. My idea would be barbed wire, then like a barbed wire wall, and then a moat, then a drawbridge, and then really high walls, and a team of archers around the walls. Also flamethrowers. That's my answer, guys.
I'd rather have my gun actually.
Yeah, but it makes noise.
You should go
True,
live
but
somewhere where no one knows where you live.
Like Sonny.
Sonny will find where you live. He has ways and all the time in the world to do so.
Nah, not all the time.
Some of the time in the world, then.
Yes. I have many skills and I use them sometimes.
So everyone answered?
Yeah.
Yes.
Alright. Yeah, I'm looking for questions here, but
I was gonna submit a question for you guys today because I didn't know I was gonna be on today.
And yet you didn't.
So, but I wouldn't have answered my own question anyways because I don't know, that'd be kind of weird.
Yes, like I just did.
dude,
Well, you're
ask
comfortable though.
questions. For the audience, that goes to you guys too. Just do it. Yesterday you said
God,
tomorrow,
stop
so just
quoting.
do it. Yeah, I mean, you can send it for us on Twitter, the Rooster Teeth side, the YouTube comments. You can also send us a pigeon with a letter.
But only if they know your address. Do you want to give out your address?
Would they though?
Yeah, pigeons. They need to know your address. How else do you think the pigeons are going to find you?
I don't know how homing pigeons
Lasers.
work.
Well, basically, they got raised in a certain place and they always know their way back to that certain place.
Hey, Sonny? Sonny. Hey, Sonny.
Yes, yes.
Lasers.
Laser mail.
Exactly. Just, it makes sense.
But in order for that to
Lasers,
work,
Sonny.
you would need a satellite.
No, just lasers. All you need is lasers.
Or a
Sonny,
large mirror.
Luis-
Oh, you
Luis
could
wins.
use the moon. Yes, you could use the moon. You're right, Luis. Smart. You're
Yes,
smart.
thank you. You know what? Last time we asked this question by Quirky, but I want to have Sonny's take on it because Sonny
Oh,
apparently
God.
is a very famous person.
No,
even
I'm
though
not.
he does not admit
I'm
it.
not famous, and I
Is this
am
the meme question?
not famous.
So yeah, Quirky asked, "Why am I still on this podcast and not famous yet?"
Didn't we already answer
You
this?
need to brand
Yeah,
yourself.
but like I want Sonny's answer. Like, why are we not famous yet, Sonny? No, not Quirky exactly, but
Oh,
all of us.
Huh.
well,
That is a good question.
you need more listeners for your podcast. There are ways to do it, but Tyler already told me that he didn't want to resort to those tactics.
Like what?
So basically, it's Tyler's fault.
What are the tactics, honey?
Well, basically, using certain thumbnails that are enticing, certain titles that are enticing,
yeah.
and then
Putting-
make sure that everything said in the podcast is in those titles and thumbnails, obviously, because otherwise you won't get any repeat listeners, just one-timers. And you need to make more advertisement in order to get the community involved into the podcast. For example, game nights.
Wink.
Guys, just listen to the podcast, please.
Yeah, please keep listening to it. Yeah, I mean, so fucking hell, cell phone, calm down. Did you guys
Someone's
pick it
popular
up
today.
Yeah. Oh, it's like a huge group for the people in my uni class. Anyway, but yeah, I'll keep those in mind, Sonny. See if
I mean,
there's.
you know psychology, so you should know how to entice the masses to listen to your podcast.
Oh, it's never that simple. But
Well, if the group is big enough, then the mind is small enough.
shout out to the NSA. All right.
Sounds like a Russian sleeper experiment.
Sonny's a sleeper agent. Okay, so Sonny, Leo, you guys can fight to the death to ask something for the audience.
Okay. Hiya! Oop, he died. Okay.
Seems legit.
There are 4 people right now on this podcast. If we were sitting in the same room, how would you imagine us to be sitting in that room?
Oh god.
From left to right, around you, the listener, how would we be sitting all around a singular table?
Is that an ASMR question or like
No,
the way
basically-
we would be sitting?
Yeah.
Okay.
What do they imagine when they are listening to us with their eyes closed?
All right. That sounds
And
interesting.
what would we look like? Also, you can add that as a secondary question.
Yeah, but
Would
don't
we
cheat.
be wearing funny clothes? I don't know. Maybe I'm wearing a pimp hat.
Bonus
Maybe Luis
question.
is bald. Maybe Leo is not wearing any pants.
I am not. I'm actually
As
wearing
usual.
shorts. I'm wearing shorts.
Don't ruin the surprise.
It's not a surprise.
Don't ruin the illusion then.
Bonus question. What's the best Star Wars game you played?
Answer
Alright.
done.
Sonny, shut up. Your answers are inapplicable. Yeah, that's what I meant.
Sonny should game more.
No, I've got a life. I don't need many.
No. He's calling us losers.
I
No,
cry
I'm
every
just
time.
saying gamers have multiple lives. I have only one.
Do you read, Sonny?
Well, there's a list of names in this TeamSpeak, and well, I am reading
No,
your
not
name
like
right
that. Like, do you have the habit of reading books with
No.
a certain frequency? No?
now. No,
No.
I am
Okay.
not an avid reader. I am an avid listener, though. An avid watcher, too.
I read manga sometimes, so that counts.
I guess.
Yeah, I used to do that too, but I stopped.
I have
Alright.
2 SAO light novels, so that kind of count. That sort of counts.
I'll pretend I know what that is. I don't really know. I'm sorry.
Light
anyway.
novels are like anime stories, not like manga, but like not picture books sort of stuff.
Okay, I think I can kind of picture that. Which is ironic,
Sex
but
novels.
Not sex novels.
yeah. Hey, 50 Shades of Grey. Anyway, everyone, thank you so much for listening. Leo, Sonny, thank you so much for being with us today.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
And
I was here.
it was a thing. Don't forget to listen to
Yeah,
the
we did
outro.
a thing. We listened. We recorded. Yay.
Oh, Luis, if I can, real quick, can I give a big shout out to my little brother Alejandro? It's his 17th birthday today.
Woo! Shout out to
17.
Alejandro then.
Happy birthday, Alejandro.
I will tell him you guys said that.
Alejandro. Alejandro.
Oh, yeah, that's a song.
Alejandro.
He hates that song.
Yeah, I wonder why.
Hey,
shout out to you,
know what
man.
song Luis hates?
Worse.
No song.
I'll tell.
No.
So, everyone,
I'll
thank you
tell
so
you
much
guys
for
said that.
listening.
Thank you.
Oh, no problem. TJ, don't ever sing that song again, or else I will find you and I will kick your balls.
You won't. No balls. Come at me, bro.
No balls to kick.
I have balls. of
His
steel.
balls went so blue they fell off.
balls of steel.
God. Okay, let me wrap this up. Everyone, thanks so much for listening. Guys, thank you so much for joining us today. Don't forget to
No
listen
problem.
to the outro to find out how to interact with us. And until next week, don't let your balls fall off.
Will
And
do.
if you don't have balls, then I don't know.
See ya, doctor.
And don't
Yep.
have unprotected sex.
Oh yeah, that's it. That is
Nope.
actually a nice PSA. Use condoms, kids. Bye.
That won't be a problem for us.
Hey, you, don't be silly.
on.
Put a condom on your willy. Hey, 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 yeah.
Bye bye.
Thanks for listening to the Shifty Key Podcast. The intro and outro music is provided to us by our editor, TDBTyler. To get more involved with the Shifty Key Podcast, you can answer the questions for the audience asked by our guests, or even ask the cast a question of your very own, either here in the YouTube comments or in our Rooster Teeth group. To keep updated with this channel's shenanigans, you can follow us on Twitter, join and watch our group on Rooster Teeth, or simply subscribe. All links will be in the description. Until next week, goodbye.
BYE. Bye.
BYOB.
Okay, so this is the equivalent of the final Easter egg now, right? Tyler?
Woo! Easter
Yep.
egg. An Easter egg in October? Really? It's rotten already.
Well, you know, they're already selling Christmas stuff.
How the time goes by. I remember it was just yesterday where me and my friends were in the pool table room and playing horror games for Halloween.
Don't be silly. You don't have friends.
True. Why did you have to make me realize that, Sonny?
Well, the only way to face your problems is to acknowledge them.
You're a dick.
Sonny, please, don't be mean. You dicky bitch.
He brought that
Alright.
side out of me.
What,
I was gonna
pretending that I have friends?
make a poop joke, but I better not. Bye, everyone.
Do it.